When I was told there was going to be a roast of Olivia Munn, I was delighted. Then I was told I'd misunderstood, and I've recalibrated. A director who was scouting Olivia for a role wrote to me and asked me for my confidential thoughts, which I'll now share with several hundred people. You should hire her. I don't know what the role is. It could be King Lear. It doesn't matter. You should hire her. She's a sharpshooter. She has rock-solid technique and the two things an actor can't fake. She's smart and she's funny. You have eyes, so I don't need to tell you that she's beautiful, but part of her charm comes from the fact that she always seems to be the only one in the room who doesn't know that her character looks like Olivia Munn. She quickly became a fan and company favorite. You'll be floored by her work, and you'll be proud of your own. You should hire her. Here are some examples of what I was talking about.
Well, Keely, since you asked, my husband was just murdered in the foyer of our house, which is now a crime scene, which is why I'm staying at a hotel, which is why I need new products, which is why, as you so acutely observed, I might be in dire need of retinal eye patches.
Furthermore, he told me, you know what, I'm just gonna, Tanaka-san, 先ほど私に3号機のロシの一部損傷が懸念されているとおっしゃいましたね。
And now we're doing the broadcast in Japanese.
Then the trade war ends.
Yes, then it makes sense for the trade war to end. But psych, bitch, 4 billion% tariffs. You're in our house now.
Predator kills its prey to survive. I mean, what you're describing is more like a bass fisherman.
Oh my gosh, today is the day, right? Hey, congratulations, you're free.
I'm advising my viewers not to buy the stock.
You just said it was a good buy.
It's a great buy if you like money.
This is my life.
You don't deserve it.
I'm just trying to find out what happened to someone I care about.
If this award means that my story of breast cancer has impacted and helped anyone's life, then I am genuinely humbled.
We were at the hospital for Olivia's third surgery in September of 2023. She had lost a lot of blood during her second surgery, so we were both a little nervous waiting before she was wheeled back. She said, "I'm scared, but I'm taking all of this, and I'm not going to let it hang over our lives."
There's only been love that I have received, and people have been so happy for us and so happy to see my squishy, chunky little baby girl out in the world. She is the chunkiest, cutest, happiest baby, just like my son.
For the first time in my life, I'm not thinking about the past, and I'm not thinking about the future. I'm just thinking about today. And I think that's always been my goal. It would have been nice to get there without cancer, but I'm here.
They say that God only gives us as much as we can handle, and then God gave Olivia Munn more than anyone should be asked to handle. Olivia, you're a brilliant actress, you're an extraordinary woman, and now you're the recipient of the Hollywood Creative Alliance's Trailblazer Award. Olivia Munn.
Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh. Thank you to the Hollywood Creative Alliance. Congratulations to the other nominees and honorees. And thank you, Aaron Sorkin, for being here. Your words mean so much to me. You're really good at delivering your own dialogue. You know, I have to say, the first time I met Aaron in his office, I could not believe how luxurious it was. He has this huge office on Sunset Gower, and he has a beverage fridge filled with every drink you could imagine. The chairs were so luxurious, and then there was candy everywhere, like European candy. It was like being in the office of a very grown-up Willy Wonka. But like if Willy Wonka had like an Oscar and a lot of Emmys and Golden Globes and stuff like that. So my first job of any kind in entertainment was as an intern at Fox Sports, We were told as interns to never go up to like the 3rd or 5th floor, I can't remember, but it was the executive suite floor, so being me, I immediately did. And I would walk around and I'd peek my head into different offices looking for someone sitting at their desk, and eventually I wandered into the office of the vice president of college football and said, hi, I'm an intern and I'd like a job. And he was so flabbergasted that I was just wandering around introducing myself that he said, what do you want to do with your career? And I said, I want to be a sports commentator who also stars on a soap opera. He literally fell out of his chair laughing at me. So obviously, as I stand here tonight, having failed to achieve either of those goals, I have asked my agents repeatedly to line up a soap opera during the day / sideline reporter at night job for me, and they just say it isn't a thing. But in lieu of that, I have been lucky enough to work with people like Sorkin, Jon Stewart, Liz Merriweather, Steven Soderbergh, and now Jonathan Tropper, John Hamm, and all of my incredible friends and co-stars on Your Friends and Neighbors. The great surprise of my career has been that by achieving some measure of success with those people, I have been so fortunate to be able to speak out about the issues that matter to me, the things that hit my heart. 2 years ago, when I was diagnosed with breast cancer and had gotten past the biggest parts of the battle, I had a moment to think about what my journey could mean to other women, and I knew then that I wanted to share my story. I'm so grateful that I had established enough voice to urge women to get the breast cancer lifetime risk assessment test and hopefully save a life as my doctor had saved mine. After going public about my cancer, I heard from so many people in our industry with words of support and love, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. I'd also like to thank 2 people from our community that helped me many times personally and professionally, and who we sadly lost to cancer. My agent, Tony Etz, who was incredibly kind and easygoing, while at the same time being a beast for his clients. And the wonderful Shannon Doherty, who helped me through the steps in the early days of my diagnosis. Shannon was a close friend, and in this room of her peers, I know we all believe Shannon, as Brenda Walsh, is, was, and will always be an icon. I just want to say thank you to all the people that have made my work so rewarding and my voice heard. I'm so happy to be in this room with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for this award. Thank you.